Hello everyone and welcome to another update vlog. I have some important things to talk about regarding my channel and what I'm planning, but the main two things I just want to mention at the start just in case the video runs long, and it probably will because there's a lot of things I do have to talk about. But the main two things you guys should know is that I'm going to be taking a couple weeks off from uploading videos, and when I come back I'm going to be changing my kind of video schedule and just how I go about some videos, video length and such. I'll go into more reasons for all these things later on, but just want to let you guys know it's not going to be that big of changes when I come back. Like, there's still going to be all the same series and stuff. I'm just going to change a bit how I'm formatting it, so hopefully it's a bit better for everyone to be able to watch my videos. But yeah, and yeah, there won't be any uploads for a couple weeks. I know it's probably not the best timing, but I'll go into why later on, but just wanted to make sure you guys were aware of that and you weren't wondering where the videos were. Now that I finally got that intro done, it took me so many tries you don't even know, but yeah, there's a few things I want to mention before I get into explaining those things, and the first is I want to apologize for missing a couple of videos this past week. Simply put, I just didn't have time to get them done, or I just didn't get them done in time. I could have got them done if I really wanted to, but since I already decided I am taking a break, and just because of how things were going, I decided just to hold off on them. Pretty much I was going to start another map, I just didn't get it downloaded and in time to record it, and I was going to do a mod spotlight, but I don't know, maybe I'll do that as the video coming back in a couple weeks, just so there's a new mod spotlight for the outros and such. But I kind of had it planned out, but I just decided to save it for when I come back rather than trying to rush and get it done for yesterday. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened with those videos. Sorry they weren't there, but just things have kind of been a bit and I'll get to that when I go into the whole break thing in a bit. The next thing is, I'm not sure if you can tell by my voice, I know I always say that, but my sinuses have been really bad lately. I think it might be because I've been taking walks and being outside more in the time of year, but yeah, I just been generally feeling kind of sick a lot recently. I've been trying to take medicines to help, and I probably might see the doctor again soon just to make sure I don't have anything going on. But overall, I just been feeling a bit and my sinuses have really been weird lately. Just a lot of things going on with them. Like, it doesn't feel like much, but they just feel off, and I don't know. So yeah, sorry if I sound a bit sick in this, and in general that also has been influencing me and videos and stuff, but not the past videos, but getting to record new ones anyway. I also have a bit of good news. Remember how I've been talking about Comcast for like the past year or so? Well, it's actually on my street now. Like, outside there is a cable line that has been installed over the past week. That is Comcast cable, and it seems to be hooked up to everything, like all just down the entire street, all to near all the houses anyway, and connected to the main source of the cable from what I can tell. They just haven't installed it to the houses yet, so hopefully this week they will get to that and I will have cable by the end of the week, or at least very soon. It's pretty much at the point now where it's confirmed we are getting cable on our street because, well, it's already out there, but we're just waiting for them to install to the house now, so I'm not sure how long that's going to take. It could take a bit, it could be really quick, but either way, I will be getting cable soon, which will allow me to do more like multiplayer, better upload videos, stream, and whatnot. So I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but I would hope at least by the end of June it will happen for sure. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just really excited for that, and it's just kind of hard to put an estimate on when, but just thought you guys would like to know that. I'll probably have some sort of announcement or at least tweet about it when it actually does happen, but that's another reason that's kind of influencing the videos, because I kind of want to be ready for when they install it, sort of thing, and it could also kind of mess up trying to record, and I'm also kind of hoping that will come before I need to upload again, just so I can get stuff kind of ready for that. Or, you know, it just would make it easier to upload than trying to run out somewhere to upload like I have been doing. So, I don't know, I'll just have to see how it goes. I was kind of holding off on making this video. I'm actually only making it a couple days before it's going up, as opposed to when I like bulk record a week's worth of videos at a time and upload them all at once, just so I could kind of give a more accurate update on when that stuff is happening. But yeah, I'm really not sure on exactly when, and yeah, but another thing related to that is you might notice, and I usually don't like showing my hands in video. I'm not sure why, actually. I think I might have touched on that in a recent video too, but okay. So over here, I didn't zoom in the vlog, or at least I don't think I did, just so I could show this, but there used to be a door right here. You might have saw in some videos. This is just some stuff I'm moving. Just some just whiteboard things. But there used to be a door there, and the reason now that you're not seeing it is because the door is finally closed. So one problem in my videos, and I know I talked about this before, with sound quality. That's because the doorway there, well, it leads to the other parts of the house, actually towards the kitchen and the front door. So, yeah, that kind of, we didn't really use the doorway. It was just an open area for airflow sort of thing, but we couldn't close the door because it was offset. But when I was moving stuff, I was actually trying to move stuff around. So when Comcast does come, because the modem is in my room here, so I wanted to make sure there was an area so when they install it, they can more easily get to that area if that's where it is going to still be, sort of thing. So I was trying to move my CD shelf, and I was like, okay, to move that, or where am I going to move that? Because I don't think I can keep it in that corner easily. It's like, oh, I'll move it over there, but then where am I going to put the stuff over there? Oh, I could put it in the corner. And then when I was moving stuff out of the corner, I was like, you know what, let's try and close that door again. And I did finally get it. I actually had to unscrew the hinges and move down the actual little door latch area thing a bit, but I did get it closed. I'm looking into getting some, or actually already ordered some foam to hopefully seal up the little gaps there to further cut down on sound. I'm not sure if this video sounds any different because it's the first one I recorded since I've done this. There still is the AC issue, and that's kind of probably the cars driving by. I'm not sure if you heard any so far in the video. I'll probably figure out when I'm editing because, well, sound went in the mic and what I'm hearing now is very different. But, and also, vlogs tend to sound a bit different because it's recording through the webcam software, not Fraps, so that is one reason too. But either way, I'm not sure how that door over there will affect, like, the sound echoing and stuff, but that is something else that will hopefully cut down on any little background noise, like, out from the other rooms of the house and the kitchen and whatnot. So, overall, I think that's a good thing. But anyway, I think I've rambled a bit too much on Comcast and the door situation and such, and you probably want to know why I'm taking a break from videos and what these changes are going to be, so let's get into that. I think that I'll start with why I'm not going to be uploading videos for a couple weeks, and the reason is, pretty much I just decided I wanted to take a break because I'm just getting a bit burnt out. Maybe that's not the right word. It's not that I'm not enjoying videos, it's just that I'm not wanting to do the variety, I guess you could say. Like, I don't mind recording Untamed and editing and rendering the videos. Uploading's always been a bit of a pain, but it's not like I don't want to be playing the games I'm recording, but it's at the same time, I'm just kind of tired of dealing with a lot of the other stuff that goes with the recording, like, oh, the map series ended, I need to plan a new one of that, and oh, I need to try and schedule in the recordings, and just a lot of this stuff. It's just getting a bit wearing, and I just don't have the same enthusiasm, like, yeah, I want to keep doing it right now, and just want to take a bit of a break so I have some time to do stuff for myself. I just been trying to work on other things, and I think they're just maybe a bit more interesting right now. And the thing about videos that does kind of annoy me, it's kind of always hard to take a break from videos. Like, for other job kind of things, you can just take vacation and someone else will kind of fill your role. But when I'm a single person making videos for a channel, if I take a vacation, there's no videos. And if I do stockpile more videos, like 2 weeks worth, that means more work for that 1 week to have a week off. So in the you always spend the same amount of time working unless you just stop uploading. But I decide now is the best time because I do want to try and have videos for the summer just because that's when people will be more active, or one of the times of years when people are more active. So ideally, I probably should have took the break towards the end of May, but I didn't plan it then, or just wasn't thinking about it then as much. So, well, not the best time to take a break, as I think I said before. But, sorry for that cut, I had to clear my throat. But, yeah, I know it's not the best time to be taking some time off from doing videos with the summer starting, but hopefully it's still going to work out well. Originally, I did just want to take a week off, but pretty much that week already passed since when I last uploaded videos to now, I haven't been doing any video stuff really. I've just been taking time off, working on various things like, well, moving the stuff and whatnot. And if I did want to start videos for next week, I'd actually have to start them like tomorrow. Because if I don't start on Monday and get them recorded, edited, and rendered, I wouldn't be able to upload in time for next Sunday and onward. So that's not happening right now though, because actually just, well, the morning I'm recording this, I just got around to downloading all the mods to update Untamed. I don't think I can really update the entire mod pack in a day and have it ready to record again. And because of some issues of Lycanite's mobs, it actually will be crashing in the current version, so I actually can't play, or at least it, well, it probably works for me because I already was playing on the world, so the crash doesn't apply, but still, I need to really update the mod pack too. And just with waiting for Comcast and everything else, it's just a bit too soon for me to just get right back into videos. So that's why I'm going to be taking 2 weeks off and not one. I wanted it to only be one, but it just wouldn't go well. Like, it would just go right back into probably being a bit tired, burnout feeling if I didn't take this extra time off to try and get things under control, I guess you could say. So yeah, those are the reasons why I'm going to be taking a couple weeks off from uploading and, you know, a bit of a break here. So I hope you guys can understand why I'm doing this and are okay with that. But yeah, when I come back though, I do want to make the videos better. And since I last uploaded, you know, the other videos, which was about a week ago now, I have been looking and thinking about some things regarding my channel and how I can improve it and some of the problems with it at the moment. And the 3 things I've been thinking about are video quality, video length, and my schedule. So to start, I want to go over what I'm planning to change for quality. So from when I asked viewers before and when I asked my friends recently when looking into the issue, quality doesn't seem to be, well, that big of a concern for most viewers of my video, because most people I asked said it was good as is. But it is something I know there's issues with, and I do want to improve them because it personally annoys me. It's just at the same time, I don't want to be spending a lot longer rendering and uploading just to have better quality if no one really cares. But at the same time, I think that could be one thing, or I'm just afraid like someone will see my channel and then be like, oh, this video doesn't look that good quality, even if I have like the good enough commentary and professionalism that they were looking for. The quality could be the turnoff sort of thing. So it is something I do want to fix. It's just a tricky thing to fix because the problem right now is bitrate. I know it's the problem, but the problem is it's not an easy one to fix because I have experimented with increasing the bitrate settings when I render. And episode 26 of Untamed Chaos does use this better rendering setting. And it didn't actually make it take longer to render, but it did rather significantly improve the file size. And for long videos, that's a bit of an issue because that means longer upload times. And if I did want to further increase the bitrate in rendering so it would cut out the flaws. So pretty much what happens is, like in a single frame, if there's so much stuff going on, it will start to pixelate stuff because there's too many bits, or at least that's my understanding of it. So pretty much if too much stuff is going on, it has to pixelate it a bit to deal with it when rendering. But I can fix this by giving a better bitrate or 2-pass rendering. So the problem there is by increasing the bitrate, it will make the stuff not as blurred, but that increases the file size. And by doing 2-pass or increasing the bitrate a lot, it will up the rendering time. So it's kind of finding that balance between having reasonable render and upload times, but also still improving the quality enough that that pixelization isn't as much of an issue. I think my recent rendering tweaks that I used for the last episode of Untamed Chaos are a good example of this. Like I said, you guys might not notice that at all, because like it's not really that noticeable unless you're using a larger size of the 720p quality of the video. Like if you're just using the standard like 480 on the normal YouTube player, you probably don't notice it at all really. But anyway, I just really wanted to mention that it is something I have been looking into and that I'm aware of and that I would like to fix. But even with better internet, that will help with the whole uploading time thing. But until I get a better computer, the rendering thing probably won't change much because my computer's not bad, but for doing recording and rendering, it's not really that good of a computer. It's more of just standard, I guess. So yeah, but in the future, that is something I will want to address more, and I do want to play around the rendering settings to see if I can get one a bit more ideal right now. So yeah. Well, that topic went on a bit longer than I expected, but yeah, so the next thing I have to talk about is video length. I know I talked about this before, and most people are okay with my videos running longer, like towards 40 minutes when I asked, but I have decided that I really do want to try and be more strict of saying 30 minutes or less for episodes of Untamed. And pretty much this is what I'm thinking. The main series I have, like Untamed, I'm aiming for 25 to 30 minutes, maybe like towards 32 minutes, but I kind of feel iffy about even going to like 35. And for smaller Let's Plays, like Mod Adventures and Hardcore Skirmish, I want to try and keep them 15 to 25 minutes just because they're meant to be a bit of a shorter series. So This will mean that the episodes will probably be shorter, but this is because I think in general people like shorter videos more. I know I personally do, which is why I kind of feel iffy about them going like 35-40 minutes for an episode of Untamed, because that's just a lot of time. And it kind of gets to the point where if it's a 40-minute episode, in that time you can watch that one video, you can watch two 20-minute videos. And I think a lot more people would rather have the variety of watching two 20-minute series than one big 40-minute series, especially because, well, I know there's a lot of series people watch. I watch a lot of Let's Plays myself, so when one runs like 40 minutes or so, it's kind of like, ew, maybe I'll just save that for another time. And then when you fall behind, you don't want to watch more to catch up, and you know, it can just kind of snowball from there. So I do want to be a bit more strict with myself about keeping the recording shorter to like 30 minutes or less, and it is something I'll be working on. So yeah, but the downside to this, it does mean the series will be longer, because it's not like I cut out that time and I won't be doing stuff. It just means more episodes. I guess that kind of may be a positive, but I do have something that will be dealing with that I'll mention in the next little segment here. But and yeah, the final thing I do want to mention is that I am going to be improving how I do that little off-camera recap, because I realize that takes up a lot of the episode. So now that I'm going to be more strictly enforcing having shorter episodes and not just kind of doing whatever I had planned even if it runs overtime, I will be trying to make that have less of an impact on the series. I'll kind of go over a bit more of this when I go over the next subject, because that kind of ties into that. But yeah, so I am going to try and work on making my videos more of consistent length, maybe not necessarily shorter, but just consistent video length, so we won't have those occasional episodes where it runs 10 minutes long sort of thing, because I feel that's overall a turn-off for a lot of viewers, and I personally don't like it. So if you do enjoy those videos, well, hopefully you'll enjoy the slightly shorter versions just as much. But yeah. And now we move on to the final change to my channel, and probably the most important and or significant one, which is the changes to my schedule. So I was reviewing my schedule and trying to figure out what I could cut out, if I need to cut back, where I could expand, and what's working and what isn't. And I decided to make two changes. The Sunday videos and the mod videos on Saturday will be left the same. They're not changing at all. And I'm still going to be keeping all the current series. It's just I'm going to change how the weekday videos work a bit. Instead of Untamed Chaos or my main series Let's Play being Monday and Friday, I decided it's going to be 3 times a week now, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The main reason for this, or one of the reasons for this, is because, like I said, I'm making the videos shorter, which means the series is going to be longer. So to help justify this and not have it drag on for extra months, I'm going to be having another video per week, so it will progress quicker. And if you are interested in the series, this means, well, more videos on it. And the other thing I'm going to be doing is, instead of having one small video or small let's play, like, you know, mod adventures, hardcore skirmish, demo dash, map explorations or expeditions, still haven't decided on the final name for that, by the way, but instead of having one of them on Tuesday and a different one on Thursday, it's going to be the same one Tuesday and Thursday, but they're still going to switch. So pretty much what's happening, instead of having map expeditions on Tuesday and hardcore skirmish on Thursday, it's going to be hardcore skirmish Tuesday and Thursday. So it's twice a week now. But this doesn't really mean I'm going to be cutting back on the variety of videos, because this just means the hardcore skirmish, instead of lasting for 10 episodes being 10 weeks, it's going to be 10 episodes in 5 weeks. So overall, it's the same amount of variety on my channel. I just focus more on one thing at a time. And I decided for this because I looked at some other channels and I realized most channels don't have many Let's Plays running at once. And I felt this could be another thing that some viewers don't like as much. And I just felt like having a bit more focus on 2 series is better than having it spread out among, you know, 3. Anyway, that just seemed like the best thing to do, because it just seems like having that extra small series run alongside another small series could have just been a bit confusing and just had a bit too much clutter on my channel, I guess you could say. There's still going to be the same amount overall, like I said, because, you know, instead of having 2 series, it just progresses twice as quick. I think I'm probably rambling here. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So having a bit more of the main series and focusing more on one small series instead of 2. Hopefully this will make my channel a bit more professional and have a bit nicer of uploads. And it also does mean I'll be doing daily episodes, or daily uploads, not really episodes. But yeah, so hopefully that goes well. I kind of decided to do the push for daily as well, because with Comcast now a sure thing, I will be able to deal with the extra uploads a lot easier. So hopefully this will all work out well. And there are a couple other things to mention. One, if I ever do need to cut back on videos, I'll probably fall back to my main series on Monday, Friday, and the small series on Wednesday, because I do want to keep the weekend videos the same, and I don't really want to cut out doing series, so that's probably what I'm going to be doing, you know, from 7 to 5 if I ever have to cut back, or if I ever, you know, the video workload's a bit too much for me to produce in a week. So just wanted to let you guys know that now. If I really get busy, I might have to cut back further, but I really don't want to do any less than that at the moment. There is also one small issue with my new schedule, and that's I don't know where to fit in a couple series I had planned. Pretty much, I mentioned a few times now, I think, but I have been working on a mod pack, or have finished a mod pack for Jam Packed, and I would like to do a Let's Play of at some point. It's called Void Shadows, but it's probably going to run at least 20 or so episodes, so a bit more than my standard short series. I'm just not sure how I want to upload that or fit it in. Like, do I want to have it take the twice a week small series upload slot for 10 weeks sort of thing? Or do I just want to wait till Untamed's done even and make it a main series? I'm still deciding this. The other thing is, I did talk about this way back, I'm not sure if I mentioned it recently, but Everland 2 is coming out, and I already got my pre-order, and I do want to Let's Play it, because I Let's Played the first game, and I did say if they ever make a sequel, I'm playing it. I'm just not sure if I want that to count as my small series twice a week, or to be in the Sunday upload slot, and how that will affect other series, because I want to be a bit consistent as a Let's Play, not like every other Sunday sort of thing. So I don't know, there's still things I'm considering, but you know, the schedule isn't really final, but that's what I'm thinking right now. It might have to change to work other things in, but I do want to make my main series 3 times a week, and have the small series twice a week, and just do like I said there. And how this will affect Untamed, here's currently what I'm thinking. In the first episode of the week, Monday, I'll do a recap of stuff I've done, and then the Wednesday and Friday episodes will be like a direct follow-up. Then I'll do more off-camera stuff during the weekend, have a recap on Monday, so hopefully there won't be any big recaps besides the first episode of the week. And, you know, I'll save doing any big off-camera stuff. It also means that a lot more of the episodes will be like the previous episodes where, you know, there just was a lot. I just I just fumbled all those words. But, yeah, so pretty much how the episodes will work now is that after the Monday episode, they'll just flow right into the other episode like they have in the past week where there hasn't been any recap. I just started and went right into doing stuff in the episode because I kind of like that better. And from what I've heard, my friends think that's a better system as well. So, yeah, hopefully that will be a way to cut down on recap, yet still give me a chance to do off-camera stuff between the Friday and Monday episode, and it also might allow for me to stream on the weekends and do off-camera stuff on that stream. I don't know. That is actually the next thing on the list. I have been considering doing live streaming, or really want to look into it when Comcast comes. We'll have to see if the internet's good enough to live stream well, but I would like to live stream. I'd like to live stream off-camera stuff for Untamed. I'd like to maybe have some live stream only series, play other games on live stream. That might end up on the second channel. I'm still not sure what to do with the actual live streams themselves. Like if I want to upload to my channel, I'm actually thinking I might have a live stream or VOD, VOD playlist of just the full unedited live streams, but unlisted on my channel, so they're there, but they're not going to be spamming the sub boxes. So I don't know. I'm still considering all this stuff. I might not even be able to live stream, but we'll just have to wait and see. And the final thing I have to talk about, no idea what that noise was, but the final thing I have to talk about is Let's Game. And pretty much I've been considering changing this because I'm not really happy with the naming and numbering system it uses for games. And I'm actually considering separating it, or making it into separate series and playlists. Like instead of them all being grouped in a Let's Game playlist and just be under Let's Game kind of series name, there'll just be a Five Nights series, there'll be a Besiege series, a Race to the Sun series, and they'll have separate playlists. Although this will kind of mess up my current thumbnail system and such, but I don't know. I'm still considering this. I do want to keep just various gaming, but my original idea of Let's Game and just doing different games didn't really pan out because I'm still focusing on a few games, and it's almost better just to have them be their own series. So I don't know. And another thing, the final thing, because this video is running really long on my end, I never had a vlog run this long, but yeah, it's actually running about as long as an episode of Untamed, which is insane. But the final thing I have to mention is that I am looking into doing highlight videos of things like Let's Game, especially our 5 nights, although I would like some more footage for that first. And the other thing I would like to do is a recap for Untamed, because we're approaching episode 30 and it still has no sign of slowing down. There's been enough stuff that some people might not be at the point where, like, if they are just tuning in, there's a lot of stuff they missed. So I might want to, I'm thinking of doing like a small recap just to go over what I've done so far and where I'm going, just so anyone, you know, if they're just tuning in or they missed episodes, they can just watch the recap and be caught up to speed for the summer or around then. I don't know, just an idea I had, something I've never done for a Let's Play before. But yeah. So yeah, this video has gone on really long and I need to stop and edit it. But yeah, hopefully you guys understand why I'm going on the break and are looking forward to the changes I'm making. If you do have any feedback on any of the stuff I said, the changes or other stuff I'm considering, let me know down in the comments. And yeah, anyway, that's all for this video, and until next time, goodbye.